Hey there friends and folks, I've been so consumed with making a lot of these basic technique videos that I haven't actually sat down and wrapped a cabochon in a while. So today we're gonna do that. This isn't really gonna be a how-to or anything, it's just gonna be me kind of working and talking to you and hanging out. And ready or not, here we go. So today I'll be working with this rough Labradorite piece, and I'll be using a 20 gauge copper base wire and using a 28 gauge copper wire for my weaving wire. So I saw these Labradorite pieces at the Seattle International Gem and Jewelry Show. God, last year I think it was? Has it been a whole year? Because I didn't go to the spring one because COVID. They come around twice a year, usually sometime in the fall and sometime in the spring. But whatever the last show I went to was, I picked up several of these rough Labradorite cabs because they were just so striking and beautiful. And this is the last piece I have of the several that I bought that I haven't wrapped yet. And I think I have two others that I've wrapped but haven't sold yet. Either way, I'll link those somewhere in some direction for you to check out because I'm very happy with how those turned out. I do also often opt for Labradorite that has this kind of greenish blue shine, but I tried this batch to get a variety, so the one I'm working on now has kind of a yellow shine to it. I have one that has like a really nice deep blue shine, and then one that has like an orange-yellow shine, which a lot of Labradorite have, but because I'm not usually drawn to oranges and reds, I don't usually go for those. But I figured what the hey, switching things up. So I bought it, and I made a thing out of it, and it was beautiful. As far as my work style goes, I prefer working with rough and asymmetric pieces because I like wrapping in an asymmetric fashion. I like just kind of weaving and seeing where it takes me and working with the natural curves of the stone. There are so many phenomenal jewelry artists out there, especially wire weaving artists, that go through such length to create perfectly symmetrical pieces, and it drives me up a wall because I can't do it, and I think it's so cool, but I can't do it. It's just not something I can do. I'm terrible with symmetry. I do it occasionally, but I'm also just not a planner. I don't like sketch out an entire piece and know how it's going to come out. I just kind of create the base frame and then build over that. And that's how I do a lot of my art. So I also do photography, I do video work, but a lot of the art I make is very process oriented, so I just kind of make it as I go. I have a general outline and process in mind, but I don't necessarily have an idea of what the finished product will look like. So yeah, planning out a piece from the get-go and having it all perfectly sketched out and measured, that's just not my work style. I only occasionally do that. And usually I do it because I push myself out of my comfort zone, because every few months I'm like, maybe I don't do it just because I'm bad at it, and I don't like being bad at things, so I like try to force myself to do it to get better at it, and then I do it and I just end up hating it, so I go back to what I do normally. So we're getting towards the end here. I do want to say that I oxidize pretty much all of my pieces using liver of sulfur. While I do love the colors of bright copper and bright silver, there's just something about the oxidized colors and the way they feel that I love. Even though they're brighter and, technically warmer when they're not oxidized, there's a contrast and a personality that this oxidation process brings that I just really love. It feels like it brings it to life. So I'm just gonna go and do that and bring it back, and there we have it. It's definitely a little off-center, but you know what? I am happy with it. I would love to know in the comments below if you have a favorite stone that you work with or that you buy, that you just love, because I am way too obsessed with Labradorite, and I feel like that makes me kind of basic, but Labradorite is so frickin' beautiful. Look at this sexy beast. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you have a favorite stone, and until next time, take care and be well.